Welcome to Australia News. Today's news are
On the 13th of March, Brett Peter Cowan found guilty, and on the 15th was sentenced in 20 years in prison without parole for murdering the Queensland schoolboy Daniel McComb in 2003. Cowan was also found guilty for treating the body disrespectful and having sex with it. After 4.5 weeks of trial, they finally reached a conclusion.
more than 100 witnesses testified against him, including Daniel's parents. There was also more than 200 items of evidence were submitted, including a video of Cowan confessing to undercover police officers. Our expert Matthew McConnor will tell us more about it.
Thank you.
No problem.
We lured him into thinking we were a powerful criminal gang. As a trial to join the gang, he was needed to confess the murder to us. So we got this on tape, luckily, and he even showed us where the remains were. So with all this evidence, we had enough to put him behind bars.
Okay, thank you, Matthew. We will now move on.
On the 20th of March, plane parts have been found near the Australian coast, which are believed to belong to the missing flight MH370. A Norwegian car carrier was the first ship to arrive after a request from the Australian government to change the ship's course from Madagascar to Melbourne, which led it straight into a search zone. The Norwegian company's spokesman Ben Stack said it's not sure that the crew has spotted any plane parts, but something, and the crew is willing to help and do as the Australian government asks them.
There has been more than one murder found guilty on the 13th of March. Let's hear more about it from our reporter.
On the 13th of March, Matej Vanko was found guilty for holding his former boss hostage and killing her brother. Matej Vanko went home to Mrs. Stevens and killed her brother with a Japanese ceremonial knife, and then he shot their 2 dogs. He then waited for her to return to the house, and when she came home, he handcuffed her and tied her to the bed. He demanded her bank account details and to give him a promotion. He also made her call work until she wouldn't come in for 2 weeks. When he left the property, she fled and called the police. Vanko is facing up to 20 years in prison. The sentence will be released later.
Let's hear the economy news from Matthew as he went out to meet the real stockbroker.
How are the stocks looking right now?
They are looking very good. We have seen that stocks, especially the mining stocks, are going up right now because of a strong demand of copper and iron ore in China. The gold price are also helping this out because with the rising gold, we have seen that the markets are going very good.
And how is that helping the market right now?
The market, since it's going up, we can see that we are leaving the economic crisis, and it will probably also create more jobs. Last month it created 50,000 new jobs, and I think this will create even more. Even though it was very many jobs last month, we are still at 6% unemployment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was almost all we have today, and let's watch what weather we will get.
And now, let's see what weather we will get. Today's weather will be pretty decent. It will be a little bit of sun and a little bit cloudy at the same time. In south, it will be 15 to 20 degrees. It will be warmer up in north and on the east side. Still going to be cloudy, but a lot warmer. In the north, it will be 43 degrees, and on the east side, it will be 29 to 43 degrees. And finally, the west side. It still will be cloudy, but there will be some sun for sure. Around 43 degrees on the west side. And this was the daily weather. My name is Jennifer Lopez. See you next time.